Hi friends, welcome to History in the Hand Metal Detecting. I'm Steve Okino, and today I got my buddy Ryan with me, and we have used LiDAR photography to locate some, it's what seemed like, at least from outer space, what seemed like foundation holes, all in a row, equal distance apart. Insert photograph here. See, don't those look like foundations to you? Because they do to us. And that's why we're out here. So come on along, we're going to see what we can find today. It is also eclipse day, so it's probably going to get dark during our hunt and then get light again. So come on along, let's see if we can get some history to hold in our hand. See you at the first hole. Ryan has dug his first hole and has found a beautiful double-bitted axe head. And now the question, Ryan, you want to carry that the whole rest of the day or leave it on this stump?
I think if we leave it on the stump, we won't ever have to dig it again.
There it is. Living like it used to. Buried in wood. Nice find, Ryan. Excellent. All right. So, as we suspected, we have discovered cellar holes. So there were additional buildings up through here. So the LiDAR paid off. It's always rewarding to do an investigation, then form a hypothesis, and then have that confirmed when you get there. So that's a victory. Now let's see what we can find. Ryan has found great evidence of a coal town. Wow, that is amazing. I've never found one, Ryan.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Yep. Well, that is fabulous. You might want to stick that in the log over there with the axe head rather than carry it. But cool. That's history in the hand. Ryan's kicking my butt today. He's found two amazing finds. I've found a bottle cap and a folded over piece of metal. So.
It's only been a couple minutes.
I know. All right, on to the next. Aha! There it is. We always find one around old foundations. It's the rusty hinge. Yes! We found part of a kerosene lamp. That's very common around these old foundations, but it's always cool to find one. And sometimes, yes, there's writing on that. So often there is a manufacture date right there. So I don't know if that will dry out enough for us to see, but I might be able to clean it up later when I get home and tidy it up with my Dremel tool. But that's where the wick would have come up and down, and this would turn gears that would push the wick up and down. The globe would be held up with these things. So pretty cool. Always great to find one. Ryan has found his second axe head. You gotta love it. Yeah, that's really cool. Do you think you could put that on that aggressive sander you have and like bring this down to metal?
Probably. I mean, it would there'd be some pit marks over here, you know. You can't sand it because it's so thin, but you definitely clean it up.
Let's keep looking. I keep thinking that between the foundations is where people spent time. Yeah. Well, there is a big, huge piece of copper flashing. Interesting. On to the next. Okay, so we have ourselves the lid of cold cream. And I'm gonna guess, since I have found so many other things from the Larkin Company in Buffalo, New York, that's what we've got here. And sure enough, it is. For whatever reason, so many items for like cleaning or like makeup related items are from the Larkin Company perfumers in Buffalo. So that is cool. Remington UMC new club 12 gauge. Boy, that is actually in great shape. A lot of times they are a lot more oxidized than that. Guess what, Ryan? I dug a hole a minute ago that didn't have a rock in it. Come here, Mackie. Come here. Mac is just getting... I've already picked a bunch of ticks off of him. He's right where they live. So there'll probably be a bunch of ticks on me too, but I'm not taking medicine that kills them when they attach. Good boy, Mackie. All right, go find metal. Go find metal. Good boy. Yeah, good boy. Ryan has found what could be the Big Iron Award of the day. What in the tarnation?
It's a bike chain? Is it a bike chain?
It looks like some kind of chain on it. Is it solid?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That is heavy enough that it may have come out of the coal mine itself as some part, but because I can't think of any household.
No.
That is crazy.
That's wild.
All right, 20 pounds?
Yeah, absolutely.
That could be the biggest iron ever. That's awesome. Oh man. Hey, we're in the dark of the eclipse now. Yeah.
I can barely see you from over there.
Wow. Don't worry, the video will get grainy during the eclipse.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Still haven't found a coin. All right, it looks like I can finally keep up with Ryan. I have now found half as many axe heads as he has. I do not know what this is, but it was pretty. Is it part of a shallow, like a pie tin or something? But it's a piece of history and it's right in the hand. Cool beans. Huh? All right. Ryan started off fast, but now I have caught up with him. I just found my second double-headed axe head. Well, that's copper, which was why it was given such a crazy high signal. I don't see any writing or anything, but it's hard to see during the eclipse. All right, it looks like we may have found another aluminum lid to maybe cold cream or something like that. There's definitely writing on this. Yep. Larkin cold cream. Get out! There's so many products that were produced in Buffalo by the Larkin Company. It boggles my mind at how they wound up here in northern Pennsylvania. I don't know if there just weren't that many producers. The only one was in Buffalo, or whether there was some kind of somebody knew somebody and shipped them down here. All right, on to the next. Okay. I have now found my third double-bladed axe head. So now I'm gonna have a really hard time walking. There is a mason jar lid. Not uncommon. but they give a good signal. I think this is the 6th or 7th foundation hole of this old mining town. So as you can see, even though it's spring, there's a lot of stemmy growth. It's hard to swing here. There's Mackie on lookout. If this is what I think it is. Yeah. Hey, Ryan.
Another? Wow.
4th. Oh, this one, the shoulder broke out. So that's a total of 6 Ryan and I have found today. That is a record, at least for my 2 years experience. So to get an idea of how old these places are, that tree right there grew, got that big, and tipped over and is rotten since this was a home. Okay, I've lost track. The 5th. That is a big honkin' spike right there. Pretty cool. On to the next. Well, it's been a while since I actually found one of these. I just hollered over to Ryan that this was the first signal that sounded even remotely like a coin. This is a harmonica reed plate, intact. So that is a nifty find. I'm sure this got played often. Well, this would account for such a screaming high tone. This is lead that was melted into the bottom of some sort of iron pot, but it weighs about 4 pounds. But yep, that's interesting. A little bit of history right in the hand. Well, I called this as either lead or a dime, but it is not. It is, oh, this is another one of those angled harmonica reed plates. I found one across the creek that was similar. It's made out of a different material. And it's angled and it has double reeds. If you know what this is, if you know your harmonicas or reeded instruments, please tell me what this is, because I've only found 2 of these. And I have a big bowl full of them. So if you know what that is, please let me know. It's not really brass. It's more of a, I don't know what it is, bronze or I don't know. So if you know, please help me out. There are the scattered pieces of another lamp with a wick adjuster. There's the shaft. There are the little, these are the little gears that pushed up the wick. And it looks like there could be some writing on there. Yeah, there's some writing there. So I'm going to save this, and we can see whether there's a date on there. Yeah, this is all coming apart. When they wore out, people would just discard them and replace them. You know, the glass reservoir was still good and the glass globe was still good, so they would just replace these parts. All right, on to the next. Puffball. Planting spores. There is not an axe head. It is a hatchet head. But it goes with our ongoing theme of cutting implements. Cool shape on that one. So this place, this mine started in 1880, and it shut down in 1914. So it's reasonable to assume that this was this was left here within that time frame. That's cool. On to the next. Oh, is this the China? Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, it does. It has like, ooh. Is there any marking on the back? Mm-mm.
Mama probably wasn't very happy when.
No. Well, accidents happen. Wow, that's really neat. That gold. That's great, Ryan. Check this out.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool.
Yeah. I just wanted to break it up, you know, not find an axe head.
Yeah. This is a file.
Yeah. And there's a metal file.
This is a cool invention. It would be neat to try to restore that.
Yeah, I like the tomahawk, you know, tomahawk shape to it. Yeah, that's neat. Cool finds. I mean, we're finding cool stuff. It's just that, and I know others have been here. I see evidence of other, you know, holes that were dug, but would that have been a privy right there, maybe?
I think so. I looked in there.
Okay. Honestly, I was hoping that next to that big stone there was a mason jar full of silver dollars. That's what I was hoping for. But yet another double-bladed axe. I have literally, I've lost count. Oh, look, it's got a petrified handle in it.
That's cool.
Wow, that is a big honking blade. It took a macho man to swing that. Holy cow. All right, I'm going to have trouble getting back to the Volvatron carrying all these blades. I better stop digging them then, huh?
I guess so.
Probably.
Maybe we get to dinner.
Probably right.
You know, those scenes in movies where they ask somebody to, you know, take all his weapons out, and he just pulls it out.
Oh, well, another.
That's your scene going back to the car is going to be. Right, Steve, let me see all those extras.
I can't. I don't know how I'm going to carry them all. Ay, ay, ay.
I can take him.
Thank you. Always double check the hole. There's something else in here, and you'll never guess what.
Oh my word.
Come on!
Wow.
Oh, this. All right. You know what this has been? This has been a kick-axe hunt.
It's bad axe hunt.
Bad axe. Wow, that's amazing. I think, is that where the high carbon steel fused?
Yeah. That's
with
pretty bad weld.
Yep.
Honestly.
All right. Well, I mean,
it may have frayed
a
up.
little bit of rust may have occurred.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get out of here. If we only had a file, we'd have a complete set.
Oh, wait.
Oh my gosh. All right, we are done, and we carried 40 pounds of ironback. So anyway, let's take a look at what we got. Very interesting. Here's the most unique thing about the day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 double-bladed axe heads and 1 hatchet. Then, of course, we got the file, the the 25-pound iron object. Some mystery items over there. And here is a pick that was probably used in the mine. Here's the top of a coffee pot. And there's our rusty hinge. 2 tops from Cold Cream, the Larkin company in Buffalo. Looks like mason jar lids. Some big old spikes. An iron handle to something. A chunk of really nice gold-laced china. Mystery item. 2 harmonica reed plates. Again, if you know what this is, please tell me. A pewter something or other. Mystery object. Couple shotgun brass. And 2 kerosene lamp adjusters. So that's kind of cool. Thanks for coming along. This was a great day here at the old coal mining ghost town. So we did find evidence that people were here, that's for sure. Remember, if you're not looking for it, you're not going to find it, and we will see you next time right here on History in the Hand.